Okay, so this is a fantastic session. Results have just come out around an hour back for CFA Level 3 August 2025 examinations, and we got hold of three of the students who have passed the CFA Level 3 exams: Hitesh Mehta, Diksha Singhal, Amar Basu. Okay, so lots and lots of congratulations to all of you. And I'm telling you that it is such a big achievement. I cannot explain that to you because it gives so much of confidence to you in terms of introducing yourself somewhere. Okay. People look at you in a different manner, that you're not doing CFA. It's not a present continuous tense. You have completed the CFA program. Of course, you'll get the charter based upon your completion of work or whatever. But the fact that you have completed it is a big difference as compared to level 2 complete or level 1 complete. Plus, it just keeps that thing out of your this thing that you have to study like a student for the CFA program. Okay, now you know you have to approach real life the way it is. And there are lots of students in India who are struggling in CFA level 3. I've especially found that there is a certain pattern in CFA level 3. If somebody flunks for the first time, he keeps on flunking. Okay, this is what I have seen. You may not be aware of students, but I am aware of a few students who are not able to clear even after three or four attempts. It becomes like CA, perhaps, okay, with a different posture. So, would like to know that what really helped you, okay, and was it your first attempt or not? Because let me tell the audience that I am not knowing Hitesh or Diksha or Amar personally. Of course, Hitesh and Amar were there in a doubt solving group of CFA level 3 created by me, but personal interaction has never taken place. And I'm so glad that I would be able to personally interact with them right now and to, if they seek advice right now or later, I'm always there with them. So let us start the entire stuff. When did you start the CFA program? And especially about level 3, okay, how much tough it was, how much tough it was not, and how many hours you devoted to it. What was your primary reason for success? How are you feeling once the results came out? Who saw your results for the first time? Okay, and your parents' reactions, whatever family में जो भी members हैं, and what are your plans ahead? To don't stop anything, you can just speak. I don't disturb in between when the speaker speaks, so I will be all ears. So let us start with Hitesh. Okay, in the order I am starting the way in which these guys joined me. So Hitesh was the first to join. So Hitesh, let's hear from you.
Thank you, sir. I'll start my reasons for why I did my CFA. I was working for IOCL in India for 12 years, and I was working in engineering finance. But there was always a big gap between my knowledge of finance and what exactly the finance has to offer in the entire ecosystem. So that was the point when I thought of pursuing CFA. And I also had to change my job. So I also pursued MBA along with CFA. I came to the US in 2023 in July. And I just finished my MBA a couple of months ago, along with the CFA Level 3
From where?
from Rice University, Houston, Texas.
Okay.
My feedback about how it helped me to clear all three levels. I did all levels in 16 months only. And all credit goes to Sanjay Saraf, sir. I can definitely give in written words to anyone. So it was my end of second semester when I was thinking about end of first semester when I thought of doing CFA. And although that thought was there with me in my mind for the past 2 more years before that. But confidence came when eventually I could take out time and study. And what I feel that across all three levels, three things helped me a lot. Number one, completely surrendering to your guru, which I did. I secondly, I watched all the lectures, all the video sessions with complete devotion. There comes times with people when they feel that the sessions are very lengthy, very long, and they are swaying away a lot from topic. But I can tell anyone that all that is with a purpose to teach us from the practical perspective and the in-depth perspective, which is very much required for not just level 3, beyond that as well, in our job, in our practical life. So, and third tip I was actually following, and I'll give to anyone, is the mock test, be it any mock at level 1 or 2, and the sessions graded, the test graded by you in level 3, they all were phenomenal. And I can tell that if I wouldn't take I wouldn't have taken the mocks at each level. Things would have been very tough for me, probably at the borderline or probably not getting through. So this is my journey. About my reaction, I definitely feel on the seventh sky right now. I feel very happy and very accomplished. And every time I think of CFA, I think of Sanjay Saraf sir. Had he not been there, I wouldn't have been getting this today. It's just beyond words. My parents are very happy. We already had crying sessions already because of happiness.
Mm.
So yeah, that way. And now what I feel about the future is that I'm looking forward to getting jobs in asset management in the US itself. And I have a few hedge funds in mind, which I'm constantly in touch with. And I possibly will be getting over there in a few weeks or months. I would say that the kind of knowledge I had prior to CFA and what I have right now, it's a drastic difference. There's no comparison in the kind of wisdom you develop after doing CFA. It touches almost every facet of the financial ecosystem. So if someone like me wanted to fill their gaps and they wanted to fill everything in their mind from the finance industry, CFA is a program to pursue. And I can definitely tell probably it was SSEI Institute, which I am now morally obliged for the entire life to talk about. It made possible that for me.
Thanks a lot. These are very, very inspiring words. You have touched upon a number of areas. One was about your confidence of cracking the hedge fund industry in US. There are many, many people who have such aspirations, and I feel that there is a different type of challenge when it comes to the hedge fund industry as compared to the traditional, say, mutual fund industry. Uh, the level three hedge fund write-up, which was shifted to level two. Okay, I think you all did not have this thing of studying the same, but that write-up states that empirically it has been found that those fund managers who have an experience in hedge fund industry and may later on come into the long only mutual fund industry, their performance is significantly higher as compared to those who do not have the hedge fund experience and who straight away come into the public markets as in the mutual fund industry. So I have a huge respect regarding the sharpness of brains that it brings, and all the best wishes to you, and be prepared for a very challenging environment. The levels of volatility, the way it has gone up, okay, because of geopolitical reasons and the president that you are so sitting close in proximity with. Okay, so it would be great to, to experience and to get knowledge from seniors who are much more experienced what's happening in the world. There's so much hype about crypto, AI. Okay, how is it going to play out? And stuff like that. There's a lot I can talk about it, but this is not the session for it. But just to give you some hint, your approach is 100% correct, and God knows, maybe after 5 years, 10 years later, the Indian the hedge fund market has also s- actually evolved. Okay. It is not actually evolved right now after the Jane Street episode. And you may feel that whatever experience you have over there, and given the family bondings or whatever, you all may think about, no, no, let's start in India. Okay. So let's see what happens, how it evolves. I also uh, travel, but obviously US is a big country. I'll be traveling to US in May or June coming year for the purpose of visiting my daughter who's studying at Cornell. Okay, so uh, I'll definitely see whether you are placed somewhere over there, NY, New York. Okay, so we can meet face to face.
Sure. So that would be great. Thank you so much.
Sure. Please stay behind. Okay, let's just interact with Diksha and Amar, and maybe I'll have to revert back to you for some advice or suggestion. Okay. Yeah. Diksha.
Thank you, sir, for the opportunity. So just giving a brief background about myself. So I started my CFA journey in 2022 in my final year of college. So I've been associated with SSEI for all the three levels, and as Hitesh mentioned, when it comes to CFA, it's only SSEI and Sanjay Saraf sir for us. And I have taken classes at all the three levels from you, and I have appeared for all the mocks at all the three levels, both SSEI and CFA Institute mocks. Um, So basically, I have completed my CFA journey in 3 years because I was also pursuing CA side by side. So I have qualified in November 24, CA. And after that, I took the nearest attempt, which was August 25, and I wanted to finish my studies in one go without any break. So right now, I'm working as a management trainee at ADM Agro Industries in Gurgaon only.
Hmm.
As far as my preparation strategy goes, uh, it's so basically I covered all my classes, and after that, my primary target was to finish the CFA candidate resources. After that, I took all the mocks. So basically, I had not completed my whole syllabus when I started taking the mock since it was planned around 1 or 2 months before the exams. But it was really important in clearing my exam because I was not able to write my answers properly. So, a common feedback which you gave me was that I was pinpointing the right answer, but the explanation was wrong. Or maybe if I had to, mention why this answer is correct, I was not striking out the other two options because of which I was losing marks. So I remember by the end of it, I was able to score a decent amount in the mock exams, in the grand mocks. And, I had that confidence that, okay, I'll finally clear my exams now. So mock exams played a very important role because I, I think if I had not taken the mock exams, I would have not cleared because I would have written anything. Uh, and my parents are very, very happy today, and we'll be going out for dinner to celebrate after this.
Sure, you should, 100% you should. But I'm just wondering the type of effort that you have put in the last 3 years in regards to CA plus CFA. And when it comes to mocks and the way you were saying that what to write, how to explain, tell me in what words would you like to put in? You are sitting for, say, the audit exam of CA, okay? And you are writing the answers of CFA level 3. So, what would you like to say in comparison?
So the major difference is that in CFA we just have to, get to the point, right? We just have to mention, we can write in broken language as well, in bullet points or putting dash dash, and we have to just make sure that our essence is right and we have gotten all the key points. But I think sometimes in CA we have to write huge answers, and even after that we're not exactly sure that, okay, if
In,
I wished.
in such situations, does the length matter in CA?
uh I think when you don't know the answer, then sometimes we try to make the answer lengthy. But even in CA, if you know the correct answer and you write it in as short amount as you can, you'll get the marks.
Hmm.
Yeah. But I was just laughing because I scored the lowest in audit.
I picked up the subject deliberately. Ah.
Yeah, and the funny part is that I did my articleship in stat audit. So my manager said that you shouldn't have been scoring the lowest in audit.
Tell him that the marks that a person scores are not reflective of the knowledge that the person may have in that field, especially when
Right.
it comes to CA. I think the luck factor is way, way greater. Luck is there in everything, no doubt about it, but obviously CA it's a different ball game. And
Right.
when you are studying for the two examinations, the number of hours you are putting and your family is concerned towards the number of hours you are putting and your a smile that's there or absent or the stresses which are there, any difference in that in CA versus CFA?
Huge difference. In CA, we have a study leave of around 5 to 6 months before our exams, while I just had a 10-day leave for CFA level 3.
Mhm.
So there is a huge difference over there.
Correct. Good. Who are in your family?
My parents and my younger brother.
Okay, younger brother in which level right now? As in. Class 10, 11, 12, whatever.
So he is in final year of college,
Okay.
and he is also pursuing CFA level. So he has his CFA level 2 exam in November.
Oh, great. All the best to him. What's
Thank
his
you, sir.
name?
Nipun.
Nipun Singhal. Right?
Yes.
Okay, good. Congratulations. Sorry, all the best to him and congratulations to you. Let
Thank you,
me
sir.
now ask Amar to share his entire journey and feelings and thoughts right now.
Thank you, sir. First of all, thanks for having me here in this call. It's really an honor to be here. And I was hoping that I cleared the examination, and I was more hoping that like I had the opportunity to interact with you in person because like during my three levels, I have taken the SSEI classes, but in level one, level two, it was not possible. So this time I was hoping that if I can connect with you and with others. So I am from Kolkata and I completed my engineering from Kolkata itself. And after that, I worked for a small stint of 4 months in Bansal Steels as a graduate engineer training. And during my final year, I was also preparing for my MBA. And I still remember that one of our professors, they during a class, they mentioned that engineers have a great scope in finance and markets in this investment management industry. So that somehow struck me in my mind, and I started researching about what skill sets and what education I should pursue, which will help me to equip those key areas. And definitely, CFA was the obvious choice because I was not from an accounting or commerce background, so CA was not an option for me. So then I did my own research, and I came out that like such a beautiful course, and it somehow equip you with all the knowledge and expertise which are required to be succeed in this industry. And I still remember that one of the and also back in that time I was preparing for CAT. It was 2021. We just came out of COVID, and there was a great uncertainty. So one of my fellow CAT preparer, he mentioned me about you and SSEI. So I came to know about SSEI. I did my own research, and also like I found out that it is also based in Kolkata. So then I connected with Piyush sir and the SSI classes. I enrolled for that, and I wrote my level one in 2022. So my MBA first year and level one I was doing parallelly. Similarly, like I appeared for level two next year, and the happiness is more because I was able to clear all the three levels in my first attempt. If you ask me which was the like toughest for me, I would say it was level three because last year after completing my MBA, I started working for HSBC, and it's been 1.5 years I am working as a business finance manager based in Chennai. And also it was quite challenging because earlier when I was pursuing my level one and level two, I was a full-time student, so I could have dedicated entirely in my studies. But this time I had 10 to 12 hours of work, and also it's very like long hours and high time work. So my focus was that they, on a daily basis I should at least give 2 to 3 hours so that I can cover the syllabus, and that's why I took a longer time compared to level one and level two for level. So I still remember that initially it was very challenging because in level three we have a entirely new thing which comes the constructive responses, and I was struggling like a hell. So in exams I was bleeding, and it was really scary for me. And I heard some of the remarks that if you can't clear the constructive response, it should be to the point and it should be very crisp. Like you can't write the lengthy answers; they will not read. So from that Indian mindset, there was a fear in my mind that how can I overcome that? But then your classes, and I still remember that during few of the occasions we had interacted, and you like provided me some guidance that how you should like ideate those answers, that it should be one or two liner, and also it should be very to the point. So I worked on those areas, and like by God's grace, and today I was able to clear CFA level 3. And also, I would recommend, I completely agree with Hitesh that the mock test which are provided by ACCI, after CFA Institute mocks, if there is any other mocks which can match, it's my personal opinion, which can match the accuracy of those institute mocks, that is only and only SSI. Okay. And it really helped me. I have taken all the mocks during all the three levels, and also like I analyzed them properly. I went to the video solutions, So it really helped me not only to pass the exam, but also to build a solid foundation in finance and investment. So today I can proudly say that if I know certain things about finance, then it is the entire credential goes to SSEI and CFA Institute. So thank you so much for being there for me, and today I am feeling very, very happy.
Okay, now at this stage, let me lighten the environment a bit and let me be a little bit informal with you. So, Amar, you are a Bengali.
Yes, I am.
Hitesh, you are a Gujarati.
Sir, Punjabi.
Punjabi. Okay. And Diksha, you are?
Punjabi.
Oh, Punjabi. We have two Punjabis. Now, especially I can relate to Amar. Your family is living with you?
Currently not, but they are living in Kolkata and I am in Chennai.
Okay, so there's a difference in the quality of fish you enjoy over there as compared to over here.
Yeah, I can
You
relate
know,
to that.
if you all do not know Bengalis, I'm not a Bengali, I'm a Marwadi. But if you don't know Bengalis, Bengalis and fish, okay, the type of connection is so predominant, and the reason why they love Bengal and come again and again, but if they are working somewhere, is because of the quality of fish. Okay, it's something that really always connects them to their base. Okay. Uh, of course, Punjabis have their own great food, no doubt about it. Hitesh, you are living with your family over there?
Sir, with my wife and son.
With your wife and son? Mummy, Papa over here,
गुड़गांव में है जी.
Gurgaon में. Okay. And Diksha, आपने तो बता ही दिया कि you are with
Yeah.
your parents and all, correct.
Yes.
So, what do you think, Diksha? Where would you like your life to move towards in future, career-wise?
So at this stage, I'm confused, to be very honest, since I am a fresher and there is a lot of opportunity out there. So sometimes we don't understand. So that is why I am actually in a management trainee profile so that I'm able to, just see what kinds of opportunity there is actually.
Hmm.
So I will decide at a later stage. Right now, I'm open to anything.
Yeah, not necessarily that I'm saying something, but in case you find, say, in the next couple of years, that the type of work that you are getting or the areas of in which you are working are not the ones where you want to, but you wanted to change the stuff, but it's not happening. Suppose I wish that you straight away get into something which you love working and there is a lot of scalability. But if it happens, then you will have to perhaps introspect that after 1 or 2 years of work ex, should you, based on your profile and everything, should you pitch in a 1 year MBA, say from ISB, Hyderabad, okay, or the likes. So you may have to think about it. I am not saying you must, okay, but just keep it in your radar, okay, at the back of your mind, so that because when I meet past students, we had a session in Bombay, we had a session in Delhi. There were a number of past chartered accountants who had studied with me, cleared in 2010 or 11 or 12, 13, 17, whatever, and they seem to be in a blockage where they are doing some activity. They must be having a package of around, say, 15, 17, 20, whatever, okay, and 20 lakhs a year. And but they are not enjoying and there's no scalability. So all of them were like, what to do to get into this field? But since you are at the nascent stage, so number one, your bias should be to get not into the reporting auditing side, okay, but to get into the other side, okay, which is a research analyst, okay, somewhere related to private wealth. Which path? You all took the portfolio management pathway, I believe.
Yeah.
Yes, sir, I did.
Correct? Yeah. So accordingly, there's a lot of scope in this area, but they really want that people should be having a fire inside them. Okay. Even freshers are welcomed, but without that fire and passion, they are not welcomed. And from day one, nothing great can happen. You can just hope that Kash, you get an opportunity to work under a mentor, okay, who can really, really guide and explain to you the stuff, because obviously practical is lacking. Whatever has happened in CFA, that was hugely theoretical. Okay, they taught us everything in the world, no doubt, but practical obviously is very, very important. You have to enter into the industry, hoping that a mentor guides you in your firm and you gain as a result of it.
Right.
Okay. Yeah. So great. You all three enjoy this evening with your family. You all individually depends upon. Amar, are you married, Amar?
No, sir, I'm not.
You're not married. Okay. So accordingly, you're all alone with your idli dosa or whatever. Okay. Yeah. So congratulations. And once again, I'm very, very happy. But I listen to you all so closely. You can't understand each and every statement that you are saying. I listen to it very closely because I tend to get inferences of something or the other that may help people who are going to appear in Feb. Like there is one student, I'll not name, who has been flunking for 4 terms now. Okay. Maybe fourth term he did not apply, but whatever, I'm counting the term that he failed the first time. Now, when he applied or not, I don't know. There's another guy who has flunked the second term this time. And he was a very bright guy in CFA level 2. God knows what is happening in CFA level 3. So I tend to feel that what to be done of those guys, because this is not like a C exam where you cannot pass. Plus, you know something, prior to your giving CFA level 3, there was a time when the AM session was written, constructive response, and the PM session was item set. And at that time, people used to complain about the AM session कि AM session छूट जाता है. But अब तो since इन्होंने mix कर दिया ना, तो because of which nobody complains about that, it's all a mixture. Okay, so I don't know why it is happening. Perhaps a greater effort is required even on our side in terms of regular interactions and so on. We are trying our level best. Okay, so thanks a lot and congratulations. I'm very, very happy and congratulations to all others who are watching this, who have passed, and all others who are going to prepare in future. There were lots of words of wisdom and stuff in their eyes which you can read, because there are many stuff which is visible in a person's emotions. Okay, when they are speaking, because these are not like by nature speakers. Okay, so they just spoke whatever they could and a lot of learning from them. Okay. So thanks a lot for attending. Enjoy, please.
Thank you,
you,
Thank
sir.
sir.
you, sir. Thank you
Sure.
so much for having us.